For this evening's sleep story, we will journey to the enchanting south of France. I'm Stephen Fry, your guide, as we leisurely wander through the lavender fields and serene villages of Provence. This tale is penned by Phoebe Smith and is titled Blue Gold. Before you even glimpse it, you'll catch a whiff of that unmistakable aroma, a scent that fills your senses, instantly wrapping you in its mellow embrace. With each deep breath, you inhale this floral cloud, and as you do, an inexplicable tranquility begins to wash over you. Slowly, your body starts to let go of its built-up tension. Your breathing becomes deeper and more deliberate, calming you in a way that seems almost magical. With each breath, the deep lines in your furrowed brow begin to smooth out, and a profound relaxation takes hold. This soothing fragrance is lavender, and we find ourselves in the southeastern corner of France, nestled between the foothills of Mont Ventoux and the quaint village of Sceaux. You are in the heart of Provence, home to possibly the most renowned lavender fields in the world. Each year, from mid-June to early August, the green fields explode into vivid color as the lavender blooms in all its glory. Originally brought to Europe thousands of years ago by traders from ancient Persia, now known as Iran, this aromatic plant has long been cherished for its calming qualities. While it can be found in various parts of the world, from the rugged Mediterranean mountains to the charming gardens of Britain, its most famous locale is undoubtedly this part of France. The ancient Greeks classified it as a precious plant, and the Romans cherished its essential oils during bathing, derived from the Latin term lavare, meaning to wash. As you delve deeper into the sprawling fields that shimmer with a blue hue in the morning light, allow the scent to envelop you, drawing you in with each comforting breath. You travel along winding roads, weaving between golden spelt and wheat fields until you're greeted by vibrant patches in hues ranging from deep purple to light blue. A stunning network of flourishing fields unfolds before you, rising gently beneath the limestone peak of Mont Ventoux, famous not only for its majestic height, but also as a stage in the Tour de France. In this serene landscape, where the pace of life slows down, the lavender fields spread peacefully between the slopes and the fortified village of Sceaux, inviting you to explore their beauty on foot or by bike. Leaving the car behind, you hear the reassuring crunch of gravel under your shoes as you step deeper into the lavender. The plants are neatly arranged in rows of vivid purple, stretching towards the ochre-colored farmhouses in the valley. As you wander, bees flit about, collecting the amber nectar from the blossoms. Despite their industriousness, their movements appear almost languid. They dance between the flowers with a gentle purpose. Though you might be tempted to taste the honey they produce from Provence's famed blue gold, for now you stroll leisurely along the lavender pathways, savoring the flower's fragrant essence. Gradually stretching out your hand, you touch the silvery green leaves that feel soft and feathery. Moving your fingers to the delicate flowers, you brush against their blooms, releasing a microcloud of perfume that fills the air. The soft rustling of your own breath accompanies the occasional tinkling of bells worn by the grazing goats and sheep nearby. As the sun rises higher, the sky brightens, and above the treetops, a short-toed eagle soars elegantly in slow arcs, surveying this indigo patchwork of fields from above. Continuing along the path, you arrive at an old stone distillery where the air thickens with an intoxicating scent, compelling you to pause and truly appreciate it. Opening the creaky wooden door, you step into a golden glow as sunlight illuminates the stills inside. A fire crackles within, intensely heating giant vats of water, creating thick clouds of steam. This vapor weaves through the lavender clusters placed inside, allowing the flowers to release their fragrant oils as they warm. This process of distillation takes patience. The precious lavender oil rises slowly, separating from the distilled water until it's ready for collection. When the lid of the still is finally lifted, the workshop comes alive with the sweet aroma of 1,000 blossoms. During peak season, you can observe local lavender farmers bringing in their freshly harvested plants to be distilled, creating an oil famous for its calming properties in aromatherapy. Its distinct scent is known to soothe even the most stressed souls, easing them into a restful sleep. In a nearby region of Provence, a sense of tranquility prevails at another notable site nestled on the edge of the Vaucluse Mountains in the Luberon Valley. This is the hilltop town of Gourds. Here lies the ancient Notre-Dame de Senonque Abbey, founded in 1148, whose inhabitants now include a group of Cistercian monks. Like many in the area, they cultivate lavender fields, spending their days tending to the plants and harvesting them for their own essential oils. Much of the monk's life is carried out at a deliberate pace, leading some guests to embark on spiritual retreats, immersing themselves in daily life amidst the lavender. For up to 8 days, they bask in the scent, attend quiet meals, partake in complete silence, join services in the chapel, or meditate in search of their inner peace. But simply wandering through the lavender fields can also offer a spiritual journey, and as with many journeys, they often inspire hunger. Thankfully, in Provence, even the culinary delights reflect the surrounding lavender fields. Local shops are filled with lavender bunches, ready to adorn your kitchen and infuse your space with that sweet, soothing scent. You'll also find vials of distilled oil, perfect for adding to your bath or sprinkling on your pillow. Look a little closer, and you'll discover lavender-infused treats from breads and teas to salad dressings and ice creams, each dish adding a touch of inner calm to your dining experience. The flowers, part of the mint family, lend a floral, herbal note to meals. After a stroll along the Lavande path, a sorbet reveals a harmonious blend of sweet and bitter on your palate, or if you prefer, steep dried petals in hot water and savor their earthy tones in the late afternoon. As the day wanes, the sun sets, painting the landscape with mottled pink and purple hues that rival any celebrated artwork by Cézanne, Picasso, Van Gogh, and Monet artists who shared an eternal love for this region. Each August 15th, a vibrant celebration unfolds in Sceaux to mark the end of the lavender harvest, drawing visitors from afar. The festivities invigorate this tranquil town, where traditional costumes celebrate the day, with music echoing through the remaining wild lavender. As locals dance and toast to a successful harvest, immersing themselves in the festive charm, the market stalls come alive with local artisans selling handcrafted wares, from pottery to fresh lavender products. An impressive highlight includes a competition where local harvesters take to the fields to cut the last of the lavender plants in the traditional manner, using sickles to gather the precious blossoms. As they work, the rhythm of the sickles swaying back and forth resonates with the gentle breeze, creating a hypnotic display amidst the fields. With the end of the season near, the lavender fields will be plowed, resting and preparing the nutrient-rich soil for future growth. For now, they lie dormant, replenishing their strength under the autumn sun while awaiting the coming rains that will nurture them once more. Standing at the edge of a lavender field, you might catch a glimpse of it as it once was, etched in your memory like a beautifully composed photograph. With a clump of lavender in hand, you rub its delicate petals between your fingers, inhaling the captivating scent that seeps into your skin. As you lift your hand to your face, that mesmerizing aroma fills your senses, slowing your breath and relaxing every muscle in your body. You yearn to linger, but the time has come to move on. However, there's no need to worry, for from this moment forth, the scent of France's blue gold will transport you back to this beautiful place, a landscape where the fields shimmer in gradient hues of deep purple, cradled within the rolling, peaceful hills of Provence. As you take a final look at the lavender fields, the sunlight begins to dip on the horizon, casting a warm golden hue over the landscapes. With each breath of the lingering lavender scent, you feel the tranquility of Provence hold you close, urging you to cherish this moment a little longer. You decide to wander just a bit more, drawn to the small stone pathway that winds through the fields. The air is infused with the sweet, calming aroma of the late summer blooms, and as dusk begins to settle, the colors of the landscape seem to shift, adopting softer tones that mirror the serenity around you. As you walk, your mind drifts back to the ancient traditions you've witnessed today, harvesters with their sickles, the monks tending their fields, the joyful festival in Sceaux. With each step, you embrace the rich tapestry of history and culture woven into the fabric of this beloved region. Ahead, you spot a rustic wooden bench under a sprawling oak tree, its branches gently swaying in the evening breeze. You take a seat, allowing yourself a moment to soak in the view. The rolling hills blanketed in lavender, the distant silhouettes of ancient farmhouses, and the delicate flutter of butterflies that seem to dance joyfully between the flowers. You pull out a small notebook, inspired to capture your thoughts and impressions of this magical place. Each word penned feels like a gentle reminder of the peace you found here. The soft rustling of leaves and the distant melody of a nightingale create a natural soundtrack, harmonizing with the stillness of the evening. As the sky deepens into a dusky blue, you watch as the first stars peek through the veil of twilight. With each passing minute, the lavender fields transform, their hues shifting into a mystical shade under the moonlight. It is as if the land is alive, whispering secrets of the night, inviting you to join in its calm embrace. Suddenly you notice a flickering light in the distance. A small group of lanterns glow warmly, drawing you closer. As you approach, you discover a gathering of locals beneath the night sky, sharing stories and laughter over a simple meal. The rich aroma of fresh bread and herb-infused dishes fills the air, mingling with the faint fragrance of lavender. With a warm invitation, they beckon you to join. You take a seat among them, your heart swelling with gratitude for the genuine connection unfolding before you. The shared tales of lavender harvests, childhood memories, and the traditions passed down through generations create a tapestry of warmth and belonging. As the night deepens, the laughter grows, accompanied by the soft strumming of a guitar. A local musician begins to play, and the atmosphere shifts to one of joyous celebration. Encouraged by the rhythm, you join in the dancing, your spirit lifted by the joy surrounding you. Each step, each twirl, feels as if you're intertwining with the very essence of Provence. Underneath the starlit canopy, time seems to lose its hold. You're enveloped in the warmth of laughter, music, and the enduring spirit of this idyllic region. In that moment, every worry and stress fades away, leaving only the sweet melody of connection and joy. Eventually, as the festivities begin to wind down and the lanterns flicker softly in the breeze, you share heartfelt farewells with your newfound friends. As you make your way back to the lavender fields, you feel a sense of contentment wash over you. The day has gifted you not only the tranquil beauty of Provence, but also a reminder of the importance of community and connection. As you stand once more at the edge of the fields, the moon bathes the lavender in a silvery glow. You close your eyes and breathe deeply, allowing the soothing scent to wrap around you like a familiar blanket. The essence of this night, the stories shared, and the laughter echoing in your heart will stay with you forever. Though the journey through this enchanting landscape may reach its end for now, the memories and peace of Provence will remain alive within you. Whenever you catch a whiff of lavender, you'll be transported back to this magical place, the serenity of the fields, and the quiet joy of connection beneath the stars. With that thought, you turn and head back to your lodgings, carrying with you the lingering scent of lavender and the warmth of the community you found. A treasure of Provence that you will hold dear, always. As you make your way back to your lodgings, the quiet of the evening envelops you like a familiar friend. The path is illuminated by the soft glow of the moon, casting long shadows and allowing the essence of lavender to drift gently through the night air. Each step becomes an exercise in mindfulness, with the scent wrapping around you, reminding you of the beauty and tranquility of your surroundings. Upon reaching your quaint accommodation, a charming stone cottage adorned with rustic wooden shutters and flowering window boxes, you pause for a moment to take in the enchanting scene. The cottage is nestled on a small rise, offering a panoramic view of the undulating lavender fields that seem to stretch on endlessly, a patchwork quilt of purples and greens beneath the moonlight. Inside, the warmth of the hearth draws you in. The cozy room is lit by flickering candles that cast dancing shadows on the walls. You settle into a comfortable chair, its upholstery richly textured and inviting, and pour yourself a glass of cool, crisp rosé, a local vintage you had tasted earlier that day. The wine, with its fruity undertones, is reminiscent of the very fields outside your window, rich with the flavor of Provence's soil. As you sip, your thoughts drift back to the evening's joyous gathering. The faces of the locals, their laughter, their stories, and the sense of community fill your mind with warmth. You think of Jean, the musician, who shared songs passed down through generations, each chord steeped in the culture of the land. You remember the elder, Madame Laurent, her stories of lavender farming, and the myths associated with the flower, crafting the fragrant oil that calms souls and heals wounds. With a sigh of contentment, you take out the small notebook again. Inspired by the day's experiences, you begin to write a blend of reflections and poetry, capturing the essence of Provence in words. Each sentence flows easily, as if the lavender itself is whispering to you, guiding your thoughts onto the page. You write of the vibrant fields, of the bustling markets alive with colors and scents, of the tranquility that wraps around you like a warm embrace. As the candlelight flickers, your mind begins to wander further into your memories. You recall exploring the intricacies of the local cuisine. The previous day, you had visited a quaint bistro where the chef prepared dishes adorned with lavender. The roasted lamb infused with lavender honey, the delicate sorbet drizzled with floral syrup, and the simple yet profound lavender lemonade, all bursting with flavor that mirrored the landscape itself. It was a culinary love letter, an homage to the land and its gifts. Reflecting on your adventures, you recall hiking through various trails that meandered along the hillsides, allowing you to gaze out at the vibrant hues of the lavender fields from different vantage points. You remember a moment when you paused to admire the setting sun, the sky ablaze with orange and pink, as the fields below glowed softly in response. It felt like a painting come to life, a reminder that nature itself is the greatest artist. That night, a sense of gratitude washes over you. You feel grounded in this moment, a welcome contrast to the hurried pace of your daily life back home. Here, time seems to stretch, allowing for meditation and reflection. You imagine the varied lives of the people living in this part of the world, their connection to the land, to each other, and to the cycles of nature that dictate their rhythms of life. Feeling inspired, you decide to step back outside, wanting to breathe in the evening air, now cool and fragrant, with the remnants of lavender. The stars sparkle above, a tapestry of light illuminating the vastness of the night sky. You walk to a small hill behind the cottage, a perfect perch to take in the canvas of the heavens. As you lie on the grass, the cool earth beneath you, you lose yourself in the constellations. Each star seems to tell a story, a narrative spun over centuries, connecting you to those who have gazed upon the same sky, past and present. You think of the generations of lavender farmers who came before you, whose hands tilled the same soil, nurtured the same plants, and perhaps even looked up at the same stars. A soft breeze rustles through the fields, carrying the gentle whispers of nature's lullaby. Your thoughts turn to your own journey, and you contemplate the idea of home, not just the physical space you occupy, but also the emotional landscapes you navigate. In this moment, you realize that home can manifest in many forms. It can be in the laughter shared with newfound friends, in the peaceful solitude of the fields, or in the vibrant colors of the evening sky. As the night deepens, you find solace in the interconnectedness of all things, the earth, the plants, the people, and the stars above. This understanding brings a sense of peace, encouraging you to carry this connection back with you into your own life. Slowly you rise and return to the cottage, your heart full and your mind abuzz with inspiration. Climbing into bed, you breathe in the lingering scent of lavender that reaches you like an old friend. The soothing aroma calms your mind, easing you into a state of relaxation. Lying there, you take a moment to reflect on all that you have experienced in Provence. You feel an overwhelming sense of appreciation, not just for the beauty surrounding you, but for the lessons learned about slowing down, connecting with others, and nurturing your inner self. You know that these lessons will accompany you, wherever your journey leads next. As you drift off to sleep, lulled by the gentle sounds of the night, a distant owl's hoot, the whisper of the breeze, you are determined to bring the spirit of Provence with you into your everyday life. A spirit of appreciation, of taking time to savor each moment, of nurturing your relationships, and of remaining open to the beauty that surrounds you. In the days to come, you imagine yourself returning to the lavender fields again. This time, not just in memory, but perhaps in the scent of a locally made lavender soap or the taste of a lavender-infused dessert shared with friends. Every time you encounter that familiar aroma, you'll be reminded of this magical place and the peaceful harmony it instilled within you. As sleep finally sweeps you away, you know that Provence has left an indelible mark on your soul, a reminder to embrace the calm amidst the chaos, the beauty in the mundane, and the light that blooms even in the darkest nights. And so, you drift into dreams filled with lavender fields, starlit skies, and the laughter of new friends, ready to carry all that you have gained into your tomorrow. Tomorrow's sun will rise, and with it, new adventures await, each moment a chance to blossom and grow, just like the lavender fields of Provence.